Ayesh. Hello. Ayesh. Okay, good. ఏంటి సడన్ గా వాయిస్ పోయింది? It is under past. Okay, right, good. Now started. So good evening, guys. Actually, we are in the dashboard discussion, the last session. So we are in the middle of the dashboard discussion. So we have covered all these options, right? Under layout, I mean in the dashboard, all the options, including floating. And now we have a layout option. The layout has some options here. The bar, selected item. What is the selected item? Bar. Because I have selected bar here, so the bar related options are available here. If you select this one, you can see the map. So what is this? Show title and floating. Floating means the size we can adjust automatically. I mean adjust manually. Floating means. Title means this is the title. So do you want the title or not? Like this. That is the under layout, the first option. And XY coordinates. XY coordinates, if you make it X is 0, then it is starts with the first place. And Y is just a 5, or a Y is 100. Yeah, start at 100 place. And the width is, maybe we can put like a width is 400, height is 300. Okay, that is the way we can customize the positions and then width and height. And this is the legend of the report. You can place this report in somewhere here. You can reduce the size. And we can remove the title of this one. So you can put somewhere here like this or here. Inside the body. Which will not disturb anything. So even if you are confusing, then we can put it in the top layer. That's all. Now this is a map chart, which is giving you the information. The negative values are in color and positive values are in blue colors. And what other options we have here? There is a border option. Right now, if you see with empty, I mean, if you look at this way, there is no borders. And sometimes if very close, if the charts are in a very close format, then we cannot identify which one is correct. For example, if I'm moving this, either this one, then it is a kind of a confusion. Is this a single chart or a double chart? If something is, maybe the bar chart is also almost similar to map chart, then it is definitely a confusion. Is this a single or a double? So to avoid that, we have a borders. So here we have a border with a different colors. Border created. That is a border. And the background of this one. You can also put some shading here. And the padding. This is the left side padding. If you see that, for example, if I'm putting 10, then what happens? The 10 is applicable to all sides, right? 0. See, all sides equal. This option is saying that in case if you change any value at any place, that value is even changed to other places, left, right, bottom. So if uncheck this option and now change to only 10 here in the left side. See now, 110 I put. So there is a gap will come, that is the outer padding. And now you know that border, background and outer padding. Inner padding. See, inner padding is also reducing the size, but inside we already maintained the background color green that is available here. And this is quite important to understand item hierarchy. Means whatever the objects we are drag and drop to here are a sequence, first in, first out, right? Okay, so those objects are recorded here in one by one. First we have added a map and next a profit. Profit is a legend and bar, table, text box, image and line, right? So this is the sequence of adding into the dashboard. So whatever the latest item, that item is displayed in the top level. Okay, it is in the descending order mode. Are you clear? It is automatically added, recorded. So we are not doing this one. It is automatically doing that. And by understanding this way, okay, which one is added first and next. Any questions here? This is the layout. Able to hear my voice?
Yes, Kishore.
Okay.
Yes, Kishore. Yeah.
And next is we wanted to implement communications because we have it 2 charts now. We can expand this one. Now we have it 2 charts. 3 charts totally. When I click on one chart, I'm expecting to get a response from these 2 charts. That means I'm not having any slicers right now, filters, but I wanted to use this as a filter for other reports.
Okay.
So when you click on any one, I'm expecting a response from the other charts. So this is calling as a communication. That communication can be done through actions concept. Actions are 3 types: filter action, highlight action, URL action. One second. Okay, so how do we do in a shortcut way? There is a shortcut way to make a communication between these charts. For every chart, we have a right side these options. There is a use as filter. This is one of the action which we discussed, filter action. Just click this one and now start communicating. California. Okay, this is the way we can communicate to other charts from one chart. And these options available in every chart. Now, if you look at here, this same filter, that means this is also applicable. And under South Carolina, if you want to see the furniture, only furniture, just click this one. Then this report also connected, right? And also you can see that the South Carolina with only furniture category. Here I have selected only furniture.
Kishore, can you repeat that once again? How did you connected this? So
Use this
right
option.
click. Okay.
Just this is the option I selected.
Okay. So when you click on that option, right, it applies to which sheet out of these three sheets? Because it
No,
is
there is no control. It will applicable to all other sheets inside this place. If you have a 10, if you have a 10 sheets inside, then there is no control. It is applies to trying to apply on all the rest of the sheets apart from this one.
okay.
This is
So okay.
this is the parent and those are the children's. Okay.
Oh, okay. So there is no restriction of how many sheets it should apply, kind of thing.
Correct.
It's a generic filter.
Correct.
Okay.
And this is the generic filter for a faster and to apply a faster way. So if somebody, if a manager is, for example, you are giving a training to the people and the actions concept takes 1 hour, but you wanted to give a communication, how to do a communication in simpler way, just click this option, sir, and then you will get a response from each sheet. By this way, you can end this session, that actions concept in your office training. The manager level, they don't need to explore more. You can simply tell them, just click this option, you will get an answer. It will communicate to other charts. And that is what the manager is expecting, and he is not having any idea how to control other sheets. Now you got a question, means okay, how to control other sheets? That question is only from the developer perspective, but manager perspective, sometimes he might be missing this question, and then he's thinking that okay, I'm able to get the answer from other charts, like a business analyst, right? So now, how to control on a customized? This option is giving you an uncontrolled manner, unable to control. Now, to get the control, we have because we are in the dashboard, within the dashboard, we have a actions concept, actions.
Okay.
So add action.
Kishore, one question. So when you add it, you already defaultly given the filter for one of the sheet, right? Then that sheet will act as a parent and remaining will act as a child, right?
Correct.
And it cannot be like if I add an option on map, I cannot go to bars and if I set something, it will not affect the map.
It will affect the map also.
No, my point is, for example, in a map, you already applied filter. So when you apply filters on map, whatever that slot, so it will apply for table and bar.
Correct.
But it will not apply in a reverse way, right? When you go to bar, it will not apply for the map.
If you apply the same filter option,
I didn't apply it on bar. I applied only on map.
Then you cannot select the bar and you cannot get the response from map because the bar is not selected with the filter option, right? So it will not give you an option to get a control. So these two will not eligible to select. First of all, even you select, it will not respond. Okay, so whatever this is calling as a source, and these are all target items.
Okay. So if anything should be selected, then you should select that option on all the three things.
In case if you want, yeah.
Then everything will be responsive, right? You can select anywhere and
Everything
the
will be
remaining two
responsive, but definitely everything will be responsive.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Go on to the next topic. Yeah, I'm good.
Next, add action filter. So you can see this is filter. You can name it as on your own. You can say map to bar. I'm only controlling map to bar. I don't want to connect with the table. Okay. So you can select here source and targets. Okay. And then source has option main dashboard. And targets also the main dashboard. That means within the main dashboards, we have a 3 sheets, and these 3 sheets automatically selected even in the source place and target place. Now, my main goal is now map is my source. So uncheck the rest of the points. So I'm going to click on the map. Under target, what is your expectation? Map is anyway acting as a source, so uncheck this map. And do you want to select this table also in terms of a target item? No, that is my requirement. So when I'm selecting a map, the bar should only respond, not the table. Okay. And the run type. So this is the source bar, source place, and this is the target place. And within the source place, I mean exactly adjacent to the source box, we have some options. Those are source related options. And then these are the target box, target related adjacent options. These are the target related options. Okay. So on a source item, what you will do, generally, you will select that option, correct? And the other options are mouse over. Mouse over, you don't need to click, just a mouse over, just like this.
Just keep on wherever you want, then it will automatically.
Keep on roaming on the map.
Okay.
And select, and menu. Menu is that option will get only when you click that item. That is first one, when you need to select the select option. I mean, click on the one item and it will come up with a tooltip. Okay. So it will come up with a tooltip, and within the tooltip there is a hyperlink to filter the other items.
No.
I'll show you practically, then only you can understand. First of all, we'll go with the select operation and nothing. Okay, this is the point one. So map to bar, only select operation.
Okay.
By using the control button, you can select a
multi-states kind of thing.
Yeah, okay. And within the map, particularly map has a special controls, and this is a moving option, and this is the rectangular selection. I can use the rectangular selection like this. And then radial selection, circle selection. And amoeba, lasso. This is calling as a lasso. There is no shape particularly. We have a rectangle and circle, but this time the lasso is not following any shape. Okay. Clear?
Okay.
So this is amoeba. You know amoeba?
Yeah.
Okay. So these options are additional options in terms of a selection, only available under map.
Okay.
But manually we can select operation with a single, with control additional, multiple selections, we can do that. Now this is a select operation. We'll go back to the same dashboard, actions. Just double click and hover. This is a mouse over. Okay. That is. Click and menu operation. Menu is saying that click on this item, even though it will not respond, right? But within the tooltip, you can get an extra map to bar as a hyperlink. Okay, this is not normal text, but this is hyperlink. When you click this option only, you will get a filter option. I mean, the target item will be filtered out. You can use a multi-selection, no problem. With the control.
One is more sensitive, one is medium, one is.
Yeah.
Kishore, we can do the highlight also, like particular.
Hover.
This is a hover, and highlight we'll do for the second time. Okay. Now this is, we are under filter action. And run on single select only. This option I'm not getting any benefit, so you can ignore. It's just a check.
No, I mean if you click on hover, it will be like when you highlight it, it will filter, right?
See, hover is a filtering data, right?
Okay.
We are under filter means filter. Assume that is a filtering the room, cleaning the room.
Yeah.
Okay. So back to select operation. Okay, so next is, this is a clearing the selection. Okay, where you are clearing the selection, generally where you are selecting on the source item, right? And how do you clear that? On the same item, you click one more time, then it will clear.
Correct.
So when you're clearing the selection in the source, what is the impact on the target? By default, it will show the rest of all the values, because I'm not passing any filter when you clear the selection.
Okay.
That is a by default option. Show all values. When you clear the selection, show me all the values in the target. I will show you practically now one more time. Select this one. It is showing only one. Either you can select here on an empty area on this map chart, or just click on the same item to release the selection. Then all the states are available, not only that item. That means you are not passing any filter to the right side. And this time, exclude all values. It's opposite to the show. So that means when you clear the selection in the source, don't show me anything. And clear the selection. Nothing. If you uncheck this title also, hide the title, then looks like there is no report.
Only show when there is a select kind of. Only show when there is a select.
Correct. Only show. That is correct.
Okay.
And next is leave the filter. Leave the filter means For example, I have selected California. Then the bar report is displaying the California information. Okay. And release the California. Then still the target report is with the California only. Leave the filter with a selected value until your next selection.
Oh.
Click OK. Carolina. Still there. Because it is saying that leave me the value with the target inside the target until your next selection.
Okay. Until the second selection is made, first selection will hold like that.
Oh, yeah, that is correct. So these are all the values. And this is the straight away target filters, and you can go through that. It's easy. So these are the main options here: source level and target level.
Okay.
And click. This is the filter action. And next is highlight action. Highlight, as I told you, it's just a highlighting, not cleaning the room. Okay.
Okay.
Not filtering the room. So highlight is, I'm saying, the bar to map. So that means source is my bar. Target is my map. And what is the option? Maybe select or whatever you want. And the rest is same. Are you clear? Any questions here? These options are very
Once again, Kishore.
Huh?
Can you repeat this once again?
This is a highlight action, right? Highlight action means this will not filter the data, this will highlight the data along with other filters. I'm selecting the bar chart with a select operation. I'm getting a response in the map. That is my target. And this is very simple because filter has a lot of options, but highlight does not have the same number of options as like a filter. Is this screen is clear for you, understandable?
Yes.
Yes.
And that's it. This is a highlight. And now track on this one. See? Washington. Because of the filter action, we are getting only one. We select this one, this. We'll go back and then we'll select the dashboard and we'll fix the problem in the actions in the map to bar. Because we selected this one, map to bar. Show all values. Okay. California. It is highlighted, right? This is the highlight. We are getting the response from the map, and selection is from the source bar. Arizona. Okay.
Okay.
This is highlighting.
It's doing nothing but just highlighting. It will not filter or anything. Just highlighting. That's it.
Exactly. That is the highlight. Highlight meaning itself is highlighting the person.
Okay. Everyone will be there, but just it will be highlighting that corresponding state.
Exactly. That is the highlight, right?
Yeah.
And next is URL action. Go to URL. This is very important. For example, you know business objects, right? You both people.
We never worked on it, but we heard about it. Yeah.
Vivo. Which one you?
No, my company uses Vivo, but I never worked on Vivo.
Okay.
Yeah, I just know the look and feel of it.
Okay. Okay. So I have a Tableau report. Okay, and which is a deployed version. I mean, it's already deployed to server. I'm able to access this report from the browser, right?
Mm-hmm.
And similarly, I have this Vivo report, a deployed version, which is a detailed report. Okay. This is a summary report. Summary means, for example, this is a summary report. Profit by each country, each state. But I want to know the detailed information. But the detailed information, I'm already having a report in the Vivo, so I want to get the Vivo report inside. Clear?
Okay.
So the URL option is expecting a URL. In case if this is a deployed version and this is having a URL and it can accept the parameters, if it can accept the parameters, then only we can communicate with other technology from the Tableau. Okay. So in this place, what are the options we have in the map chart? So profit and a state name. These are the two. That means state is a dimension member, right? And Vivo report is having region, state, city, and category like this. Whatever the below chart has all the options, the same options even available, same fields available in the Vivo table formatted chart report. So my intention is when I'm selecting a state, I'm expecting a Vivo report inside this place, in place of the table. Completely Vivo technology. So how to communicate and what is the common member? The state value is passing to here. Clear? And this Vivo report should have a parameter ready to catch any value. Are you getting my point? Okay. Confusion?
Okay.
Okay, this Vivo report is expecting a state value, and manually one person has, whoever the user, that report user has to enter or select the value in the filter section, the corresponding that the state related information available in the table formatted report inside the Vivo. That is a by default behavior. The nature of the, and from the summary, I am having a profit and state. What I will do when I'm selecting the state, that means the selected value I'm passing to here. Clear?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So technically, one tool is having summary, other tool is having detail, corresponding detail. So from one tool, you will pass certain parameters to the other tool. So other tools should show up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is expecting only URL based understanding, whether it is a Power BI or an SSRS or a Vivo or Cognos. That doesn't matter. It is not about the technology. It is only thinking about the URL farming. Okay. So right now, what I am doing is I'm using the Google Maps. Maps.google.com. Right now, my data is mainly US data. So I have a states from I can use a Canada, what I can do, Washington or What is that? New York. When I'm selecting in New York, I can say the New York City state name. This is the New York, I think. So when you select for New York and then the link, what you will get it? You can see New York. This is a place. If you select like this, or what we can say from Washington. Okay, and now you can see that just copy this value from Washington, reverse. Okay, Washington is a state name, and if I'm able to pass other state name inside, it can able to get it answer, right? Control C, I can close this window, and now see here, in place of the Washington, I'm saying that what is other state name? California. Can I get it or not?
Yeah.
Right? So I'm able to get that value I'm collecting from here and placing here. Okay? And my source is bar and map, not a table. I can select the value from the map chart or from the bar chart, and then I'm using the select operation, and this is my maps, a static value, but this is not a dynamic, right? This is the static value which we copied from the Google Maps link. But based on the selection of the state name inside the map, how we can pass this value to here? Here is the option. These fields are coming from these two charts. If you uncheck these two options, the goal is a parameter which we discussed in the KPI report. Okay, that is a goal which is completely different. But when you select a map, what are the map related options? Map has profit, state name, and latitude, longitude, right? Then you select this one. Geometry generated, latitude, longitude, profit, and state. These are all the fields which, when we select this map, only available. When you select the bar has what are the options? State name, category, profit. So state name is already available, and profit is also available additionally. I mean, it's a duplicate value inside here. And what is the new field? Category.
Category.
That means when you select a bar, we should see category also here, along with these fields.
Okay. Only you will see distinct values here, not duplicate values. Okay.
Exactly. Distinct values only.
Okay.
Okay. So now, we have a state field. One of the field from those two charts. What I will do, I will use this field in place of the Washington to make it as a dynamic.
Okay.
Okay. This can understand any value, right? The state names. This value I will replace with my state name like this. It's a parameter in Tableau. I mean, this is the way you can communicate from map and bar charts. When you select this Washington, then that value will be standing here. When you select Mexico, standing here. That's all. Clear?
Okay. It's a kind of parameter. Okay.
Udai. And I have used the select operation and click OK and click OK. Now select South Dakota.
So in general, Kishore, every parameter is defined the same way, like less than or equal to, between less than or equal to, everything is termed as a parameter.
Yeah, this is only for URL forming.
Oh, okay.
South Dakota. It's a desert area. South Dakota population is very less, huh? They're showing only one guy. He's going on cycle. So
కొంచెం జూమ్ చేయండి ఉదయం ఉన్నాడు.
nice. So, and we can select from this place, Arizona. Okay. But instead of opening every time, when you click on that, what happens? The page is opening. But can I place that page inside the Tableau without going for every time to see that response in the web page? I want to see the response within this place. So what I will do, I need a space. So anyway, I'm not using this table chart. Clear? And then I have a web page option, web page. This is my page, right? So before going to use a floating option, because we'll get a customized size. So put here, 1 second. Okay, it is working. And now I don't need a space here, this table. Clear this and click the web page and see that floating is already connected. So just drag under the web page here. Whatever the static URL we copied, the same URL you can copy and paste here. Okay. Initially we copied one static URL, right, with one value.
Correct.
That is the value. Just put like this. There is no dynamic required here. Only dynamism required only on the URL action place, on the target link, not here. So drag and drop here and make it bigger. Ready? We don't need to go there. So that is how we can get the link even inside here. So whatever we have did till now, those are all actions within the dashboard, right? It is a communication between the reports within a dashboard, single dashboard. Now I'm going to communicate from dashboard 1 to dashboard 2. For that, I'm creating one more dashboard with a detailed page, table format. This is calling as, I'm saying the detailed.
Kishore, in the previous one, when you selected the web page, right? This web page, you again linked with the bar? I mean, or just when you drag it, it is automatically doing it?
No, see, this is only I'm displaying here.
Okay.
Instead of going to outside web page, placing here. That's it.
Okay, so how these two are connected? Again,
it's already there, right? It's already connected in the URL action. At the time of URL action, we already discussed. See, this is the hyperlink, right?
Yes.
In the hyperlink, what we selected? Bar and map.
Correct.
And the target is link.
Yes,
even you
correct.
select a bar or map report, it has to be respond.
Okay. Yeah, we already connected it, but how it recognized not to open in a separate web page, it should open in the.
Because of the web page is this option is kind of a scripting, okay, inside.
Oh,
Instead of calling an outside, it is already available. It is a kind of a check one and check to gate one. It is a gate one. Okay, is this available? Web page option is available? Well, place here, or else
oh.
outside.
Oh, okay. First, it will initially check when you click on the URL. I mean, URL is there. When it is activating the URL, it will check whether a web page is active in the same dashboard. If not, it will open outside.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought we should do something. Okay, sure. Yeah.
And as we discussed the detailed chart, I wanted to filter this data based upon the dashboard one. I mean main dashboard map chart. When I'm selecting a map chart, any value, or even in the bar chart, any value, I should see the response in the detail, along with the existing actions here. Clear?
Mm-hmm.
And how to do that? So what is your source item? Main dashboard.
Correct.
And then what is your target item? Detailed dashboard.
Detailed dashboard.
So whichever is the source connected to that item, I mean select this option and look for the dashboard now. Again actions.
Okay.
Only source place. Add action, filter action. This is main dashboard to detailed dashboard. What is your source in the main dashboard? Map and bar.
Map and bar, correct.
And what is your target item? Not this main.
Detailed.
Table chart.
Mm-hmm.
And you can use the select or menu option, whatever you want. Okay. And when you release the selection in the source, it has to show all the values. That is what the option. So menu is the option we selected here to get the answer in the target. Any questions here?
Okay. So this is like interacting between dashboards. Okay.
Yes. Uday, able to follow?
Yeah, okay, sure.
Are you busy with something?
No.
Yes.
I'm ready.
Okay. Click OK. Okay. And now this option is a menu, right? Menu means when you click on any item, it will come up with a tooltip with option.
Mm-hmm.
Main to detail. Then it goes to here. Wisconsin. That is what the state name is selected. Okay, check even here. Texas. And even with the control multi-selection, you can do that. Nevada plus Texas. Now I can come down. Nevada, right? Nevada. So that's how you can pass multiple values even.
Okay. I have a question here. Maybe I'm not sure whether this requirement will come or not. So in the main page, can you go on to main page once? Main dashboard, sorry.
This is the main dashboard.
It's for me, it's showing detailed.
Might be lagging. How about now? Look at in the mobile.
Oh, 1 second. Yeah, it is showing detail. I think you should click on that main.
I was on the main page only. What about Uday?
Yeah, now I got it. Yeah, 1 second.
It's a main page.
So, yeah, now I got it. Sorry. So the question is, for example, if you select anything on map, the URL should be showed on main web page. If you filter anything on the next chart, it should show on the detailed web page. Can we do that?
So that is what the control you are saying, customization control.
No, I mean, is it possible? So, for example, in map, you have a lot of states, right? So, when you select some state on main URL,
Hmm.
main URL web page, it should show. If you select something on the state sheet, it should show on detail web page. Let's consider you have a web page on detail also.
100%. That is under our control. I have selected like that only. If you don't want to pass to the detail, main to detail, right? And you're saying that you don't go with the map, go with only bar.
Okay.
Right? See,
Okay.
you're saying that when you click on this one, it will only show here. When you click on this one, it is going with the map main to detail.
So second time you selected, it has to come up in the front screen. That's what I think Rajesh is asking. The front, the first main page.
You mean from here you're saying?
Oh, your screen is lagging. Yeah, maybe it's my network issue.
Explain again.
Yeah, let's consider you have web page on both main dashboard and detail dashboard.
That page means the below page you're saying.
The below web page, yeah, the web, yeah, Arizona. So let's consider you have this web page on both main dashboard and detail dashboard.
Okay.
Okay, so when you select something on map, it should show in main web page. If you select something on the state, there is state, right? Alabama, Arizona. Next one. It should filter on the detailed web page.
Yeah, definitely, man. There is no problem at all. It is kind of a control. See, there are checkbox. Okay, simply you need to select a checkbox. That's it.
Oh, okay. So that is also possible. Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So this is what the dashboard to dashboard communication.
Okay. So here also again dashboard to dashboard we have three options like action filter, highlighter, and URL.
Options are same. Common for everything. Only the way is how to select the dashboard is different. We are just the change is only selecting the dashboard.
Target is the change.
Target change. That's it.
Okay, perfect. Yep.
And the next option is story point. New story. Story is nothing but telling a story about a business. This is all business, right? Assume. And then you are explaining this business to some other people. Generally, that explanation is done through a PowerPoint presentation. And the PowerPoint presentation has a static values, not a dynamic values. If you filter something, there is no filter option, right?
Okay.
So, but in this place, it is very similar to PowerPoint presentation, not exactly the same. But they're saying that just drag and drop each item, whatever the already prepared items, to this right side. For example, this one, sheet 1, and drag and drop after this one. Here, look at here. Sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4. Okay, and now you can use the left arrow, right arrow button in your control board, in your keyboard, and you can navigate easily. This is my full screen mode, presentation mode. Now I'm using the left arrow, right arrow to mouse over here like a presentation file, and also whatever the data inside here, that is a real-time data, there is no constant data. Even if I have a filters, for example, if I want to do some slicing, then I can do also when I'm presenting. Correct?
So like slideshow also you can do it. Like
this is in the slides also you can do it in PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah, like F5 will press it, like a slideshow.
See, I'm interacting with the other charts. Is this possible in the PowerPoint?
No, I think so.
If I have a slicers, filters, even I can filter the data in this inside here. But still I am in the last page, right? Within this page, if I have a control, I can control it. This is a realistic real-time dashboard within the story point. story means you can tell about the story. I mean, for example, the first one is a 1900 to 1950. This is my grandparents started the business. They started at 1900 to 1950. The duration within the 50 years, whatever the challenges are, something we are illustrating in the form of report, and finally, even we can explain it with a text box. You can write anything here, and that you can place anywhere here inside. So this dashboard or report is, we can place a report or dashboard, whatever it may be. Okay. So if it is it's a 50 years duration, then if we prepare around a dashboard, a good dashboard, and illustrating about my this kind of duration challenges in the business, and then we are explaining how much profit we have we gained in 1950, and after that how much capital we are transferring to the next people, right? 1951 to 50 to 1985, 30 years, 35. So within the 35 years, how much my parents or some still my one more grandfather, okay, did some business. Clear? So something like this is a completely story telling about your business to other person to impress on the business, and also in case if he is interested, he can invest the money inside the business.
Okay.
To stock market, right? Stock market, they are putting public IPOs. IPO?
Yeah.
IPO, it is also giving some information about the business, and the people are investing on the IPO to get their profits, along with the company also get the money to invest in other areas.
Okay. In general, this story is meant for only presentations, or generally client will ask to present the story. I mean, as a report, they'll ask as a story also.
Generally, story is very less. I mean, in realistic, in a real time, we are not preparing the story point, but we need to know what is the story point.
Okay.
This is completely situation based. See, we have a lot of options. Whether you're using or not is somebody saying that in a real time means hardly in real time. Some of the options are repeatedly repeating, but for every project it is not possible, right? So that means, okay, we are not using story point. We haven't ever used story point in my real time project. That means story point is a waste. It's a useless item. No, for some other people,
yeah,
they can
some other
use.
people use. But I'm thinking of where these are mainly used, or what scenarios these kind of are mainly used.
Story about the business.
Mainly line of business people, they will use it in like all these people, their product explanation and all.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it is a kind of presentation, but with real data and real scenario data and real numbers kind of thing, right?
1 second.
Yeah.
That is correct. You said the real time with the real time values.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, and this is a story point, and tomorrow what we'll do, we'll deploy this version. Okay, so I mean the dashboard part is completely over. Dashboard and story point, these are the main topics here. That part is completely over, and the only missing part is as we discussed, right? And we have a main dashboard, for example, device review. So you can go for some tablet version or iPhone version. Phone, iPhone 7, and add this table, add this position to my layout, and then I can see here automatically it is adjusted. And within the form, what are the options we have? Default, fit all, fit width, and fit all. Fit all means all the reports will fit automatically with very less size. So these are the simple options, and you can try and you can customize. Even if you don't want some items, you can release that items to release the space. And when you deploy, after deploy, when you access this item, for example, we'll design this one. So we'll resize this option by using the layout. We can control this one. X is 8. Okay, I have selected which item I have selected. I will go to dashboard with the default fit all, fit width. Let's see this. Floating, right? And we can put it, and we can reduce the size. This is actually text box. We don't have an option to enter here. Remove from phone or image. I can delete this image. I can remove from the phone, right? And I can do something. And the last option, this is also not required. So I'm just going with this option. Okay. And this option is also not required because I can understand. This is a customized option, and this profit also I don't need. And line is also I don't need. And these two. And this I'm going to make it a floating. This one also make it floating. Where is that? Make this as a floating first of all. And this one also make this as a floating. And now put this the second, and this is the first chart. Practically we can do so many. And now click on here, and we can release the selection map selection here. And anyway, this is responding in the below. Okay, so I can go to the dashboard. Where is the actions? Okay, so this is your screen, and save it. Okay, this is how we can design the mobile based or a device based dashboard designing. And tomorrow we'll deploy this item, and after deploy you can access the same mobile version in your mobile. Okay, see you tomorrow.
Okay, sir. See you. Good night.
Bye bye.